If you're a business owner now, you know cash flow is tight, and further on in the year, it can get tighter. So follow my video and let's really explore this area. Hi, I'm Michael from MDH Accountants. If you like this video, click the bell and subscribe to make sure that you get all of our business tips, tricks, tax planning advice and business growth strategies. Late payments, rising debt, unpredictable cash, high interest payments. These are potentially draining all of the assets and the cash from your business now. So follow our video and let's see what strategies you need to implement to make this better, so it's not the new normal. Harsh reality, small businesses with the current data are now waiting on average 54 days for them to be paid their invoices for work that's been completed. That's quite a chunk of time, that's almost 2 months. Now, while you may think life is going quite quickly, to specifically wait 2 months to get paid when your payment days may be 30 is ridiculously long, because that is leaving cash in other people's bank accounts when it should be in yours. So as you sit here today within your business, what are your current debtor days within your business? Are they 54? Are they better? Or maybe even worse? 45% of small firms are saying that payments are actually getting later. So they're expecting this 54 days as their debtor days to get even longer. That means that you have to have more resources invested in your business to prop it up because the money is sitting in your customers' bank accounts and not in yours. So how are you finding this within your own business? And are you seeing payment days take a lot longer, or are you managing to get your payments in quickly? Because this is one drain in small businesses that destroys cash flow. Without cash, it's the lifeblood of your business. And if you can't afford to make wages payments, you are going to have mutiny. And if you can't afford to make supplier payments, you are going to create problems where they may actually stop providing you product and or services. So when you've got cash flow in your business, it is the lifeblood, and it's stuff that will keep you continually going. Because if you run out of cash, it could be the close of the door on your business. Everyone says cash is king, but for me, profit's that little bit more important. But don't forget, really profitable companies can run out of cash too, where they could be overtrading, where they could sell a load of stuff, but then they haven't received the money for the goods or services that they sold. So while profit for me is numero uno, don't forget cash is a very close second, because without it, you can be dead. And big profitable companies can run out of cash and actually stop trading. So make sure that you don't fall into the growth trap that, oh, it's okay, my business is growing. It may be growing, but you may need further investment to actually fund that growth. So where are you within your entrepreneurial journey? And where are you with your cash? And where are you with your debtors that is linked for you not having problems later in the future? And when you don't get paid, you rely on overdrafts, you rely on loans. And overdrafts, while they're really handy, they're good to dip in and dip out, they're expensive. They cost you a lot of money. If you look at the APR on an overdraft, it is colossal. And if you're looking at getting second or third tier lenders to give you working capital for your business, they can be expensive too. And that could be just a term loan, it could be invoice discounting, it could be full on factoring. And if you manage to get your cash in a lot quicker within your business, you wouldn't need these expensive add-ons. Now, the add-ons can be really good for growth. I'm not against them at all. But if you've got the opportunity where you don't need them, why would you? Because all you're doing is burning extra costs and extra interest on stuff that you don't need. And that profit could be there for you, your family, and also reinvesting back into your business. Business owners tell me a lot that they feel stuck, or they feel that, oh, I can't really pressurize that customer because they may not get from me again. No, the real answer is your customers are actually sitting there thinking, they're an absolute walkover. I've got some cash flow issues myself, but all on our list is just really nice. I can get away with paying them with a really crappy little sob story. So what you need to make sure is with your customers, yes, you treat them fair. Yes, you are treating them with a level of respect, but you're also asking for a level of respect back from them at the same time. If you want my goods or if you want my services, these are the payment days and I need to be paid for it, because otherwise this is costing me extra money. So I either have to whack your prices up or we need to come to some form of other arrangement. Because if I can't pay my bills because the customer's not paying you, who's that really helping? You're going to be massively stressed because someone may be taking advantage of you. So do you ever find yourself in that position within your business, and what impact is that having on you and your family? What you can do, I would review payment terms on a regular basis. Are there ways also where you can entice your customers to pay you early, where you may offer them a payment upfront discount, an early settlement discount? And are there opportunities where you're also using technology instead of going to chase it all the time? So you can automate on cloud accounting and with add-ons a complete structure which will trace your customers on a regular basis. One thing that I really bear in mind with these softwares is you need to make sure that your bookkeeping is up to date too, because it will fire off a statement if someone's been paid. So if you haven't reconciled your bank feed to see if that customer's paid you, you need to make sure that you don't look stupid, because if you're sending statements out that have already been paid, your customer's gonna think you're a bit dumb. So make sure that your bookkeeping is up to date on a regular basis. Now this will never ever get away from the odd strong phone call, the odd strong letter, because sometimes people need that certain kick to get them into shape to get their money paid. But the more that you show that you've got your house in order and you've got your systems in order and you're regularly chasing it, they're gonna go, oh, they got their stuff going. So if they're looking at who they can wheedle out paying or lag that extra bit longer, you are not gonna be on their list. So are you using technology really well, and are you got an understanding of your clients, which ones that you know that need that? Come on mate, you need to pay, or hello customer, it's payday and it's now. So are you have you got them systems in place where you only then need to do limited of them phone calls? Because in all businesses, we've all got issues that are slightly like that. Cash flow forecast and build a cash buffer. So every business should really have a good forecast. Ideally, that'll be a three-way forecast, which is profit, loss, cash flow, balance sheet. How well is your business comparing to those forecasts that you've been preparing? What wins have you got, and also what opportunities have you got, and what things are not working quite well that you can then make better for the future? So if you forecast and really understand your cash cycle, you'll eliminate a load of stress, a load of headache and problems within your business. Build a buffer. I call this runway, where you've got a certain amount of months cash within the business. You could call it protection, you could call it safety, you could call it a cushion, you could call it whatever you want. But that basically means you've accumulated reserves within your business that allow you a little bit of a buffer for a rainy day. So how much do you have of rainy day funds or runway within your business to prepare for little blips where cash may not have come in and it's a bit difficult? Get proactive support. So have you got the right accounting people within your accounts department, or do you need to invest money in say like a full finance function within your business? So that way you're making sure that everything's run super efficiently. You've got great reports that allow you to take action. Because it's not just about the reports, it's a scoreboard for your business to tell you physically how well you're doing, or maybe not. So have you got that right support within your business, and also the accountability where you've got someone that's really championing you for celebrating the things that you're doing well, and also bringing to light and also holding to account for the things that are running poorly. If you've got that within your business, which could be external, like a firm of accountants like us, or it could be someone internally, have you got that support within you, within your business, that is allowing you to thrive? Now, I hope this video has really helped, and if there's anything we can talk further with, where we can implement some of these growth strategies, book a growth call with me below. It's 30 minutes, we can come up with some real tangible actions, and hopefully we can work together in the future. Click my link below. If you're looking for the 7 drivers that help grow a business, click our link below. We've got our Business Owners Masterclass that has all of these detailed for you for training, and also we've got a real life example that you can actually use it with tangible numbers so you can see it actually in action. We'd love to see you on that course today. Click the link below.